Scores of visitors flock to paradise. A big give back for Pinewood residents. In sports, Nassau Village gets new basketball court. The Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition, starts now. Today is Saturday, December 23rd, 2023, 2 days before Christmas. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition. I'm Desmond Saunders. Thanks for joining us. Well, today marks the busiest shopping day before Christmas, which is on Monday. The streets are busy with shoppers hoping to complete their shopping lists, including gifts and groceries. Downtown Nassau was extremely busy with tourists and residents, and our Vaughn Albury got the chance to speak with a number of visitors here to enjoy the holidays. Here's that report.
On Saturday, 6 ships were in port with tens of thousands of visitors who filled downtown Nassau. These tourists will only add to the record of more than 8 million tourists already this year. Many are families who choose to cruise together to the Bahamas, including 89-year-old Mel Cohen of San Francisco.
I wanted a cruise that would be away during Christmas, my birthday the 29th, and New Year's.
Cohen's family abandoned crowded Bay Street to spend quiet time together in the courtyard of the Supreme Court, with plans to visit other tourist sites.
We go to the Queen Steps and walk around. I think Bay Street was a little too crowded for us.
Craig Cohen and his son played catch with a football in their downtime. These Americans make tourism officials very happy.
I loved the people here are so friendly, and the buildings are so quaint, and it's so nice to see, but it's nice to be off the main street, though.
Did you know you were coming to the Bahamas?
Like 2 days ago, I found out. Yeah, I Christmas cruise with my family, and yeah, it was kind of like a surprise thing. So yeah, and I'm coming with my friends and family. Yeah.
So how has it been?
It's been great. Loving the heat, loving the people, stores. Definitely different terrain from upstate New York.
And the multi-million dollars invested to improve the tourism product, including airlift, the Nassau Cruise Port, and others, is reaping dividends.
The town has improved a lot since I've been here. So, I mean, you've done a lot of work here since I was here last. So it's great.
And from all appearances, 2023 is shaping up to be a very Merry Christmas for the Bahamas. For the Bahamas Tonight, I am Vaughn Albury.
Investigations underway into the country's latest homicide. Police say shortly after 6 p.m. Friday, a male victim arrived at his home on Martin Close off Cowpen Road when 2 unknown gunmen shot him multiple times about the body. The victim later died. Officer in charge of homicides and investigations, Superintendent of Police Jamal Evans.
Police control room was alerted to the sounds of gunshots from in this area. As a result, officers responded. When they came to this address at Martin Close, they met a male lying lifeless on the inside of his vehicle, seated in the driver's seat. Now, based on that, an investigation has been conducted thus far, where we received preliminary information that the deceased was driving in his vehicle. He pulled into his yard. 2 males emerged from out of the dark area just to our south. They ran up on his vehicle, both armed with firearms, and shot at the victim. The victim attempted to flee from his vehicle, however, he was shot, and EMS personnel were called to the scene. However, he succumbed to his injuries.
Police now appealing to the public for their assistance in solving this latest incident. Superintendent Evans also asking residents to exercise vigilance and safety during this Christmas season.
Persons who are out on the boat shopping, just to be cautious of your surroundings. Look before you get into your vehicles, before you exit out of those stores with bags. Do not count large sums of money in public. Before leaving those stores, ensure that your cash is inside of your purse, your wallets, whatever. And we're going to say to those persons who want to disrupt the Christmas holiday, the police will be in full force, and we are on the streets to curb this crime.
Well, there's more news in a moment. Stay with us.
For carpets, bed sheets, and bath mats, there's a place I know. For shower curtains, comforters, and window curtains, only one place to go. Fix Everything your home or automotive, there's no fuss. We put a smile on your face. Come and shop with us. For all you need and more. Shop at AID for Christmas.
The whole idea is to impress upon our students that there's a viable future in agriculture.
I love gardening, and Disney was here working with us today and are planning to help us in a way that we've never been helped before. It was very motivational and encouraging.
What you see in the Bahamas is that most of the farmers are over 60 years old. I think it's very, very important to make this sustainable, to have young people getting involved and becoming interested.
It's always great to be part of these events where we come into the community and help out, especially working with the students. I think it's really important for, for everybody to help cultivate the next generation of leaders.
With Disney, it's just an integral part of what we do, and really grateful for the company for allowing us, to be able to give back to the community in that way.
A decade ago, the Bahamas Striping Group of companies was birthed out of a passion to change the way we travel. From only a $5,000 grant, the tenacity and work ethic has propelled BSGC to one of the leading road management companies in the Caribbean. We pride ourselves on going the extra mile where others won't, through the use of our state-of-the-art equipment and our certified team. Although the success is commendable, the road has been long. Yet, the mission continues in striving to be a world-class organization ran by Bahamians for Bahamians. With the help of our experienced and hardworking team, we at the Bahamas Striping Group of companies are committed to making a difference, one road at a time.
Have you ever purchased a defective item and was denied an exchange or cash refund? Contact the Consumer Protection Commission at 393-7795-8 or our 24-hour complaints hotline at 357-7898 and let us help your voice be heard.
Hey, get up, stand up. Stand up for your right.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Folk Call Smart Pass, the smart way to pay at the pump.
The 2023 Boxing Day Parade is just 2 days away. It promises to be an exciting time with most of the tickets sold within days and hundreds flying in to view it live from Bay Street. Defending champions are One Family and Colors Entertainment in categories A and B. Junkanoo Corporation of New Providence Chairman Dion Miller was asked whether all the kinks to the smooth flow of the parade have been ironed out.
One pesky that always, and we always struggle with, is the time of the parade, and particularly those gaps. We always struggle to kind of maintain that, and so it's a work in progress. We think we have a good plan in place this year to go against having any gaps. We're incorporating the smaller groups between the big A groups now, so you will see a B group, an A group, a B group, an A group, and what we think is hopefully that will close the gaps and keep more action on Bay Street. And so it's things that which we do and reformulate to make the parade more exciting.
Miller had this advice for those who will attend the parade on Bay and Shirley Streets late night on Christmas Day.
Come prepared, fun, be on time. The parade starts at 10 p.m. on Boxing Day, 2 a.m. on New Year's Day. This is a family zone. This is a safe zone. If you have bad intentions, stay away, but be on time. The greatest show on earth, Junkanoo, 10 p.m. Boxing Day.
And as we continue our countdown to Bay, our Vaughn Albury visited Colors Entertainment at their shack. Here is his report.
Our thanks. We are at Colors Entertainment and their shack off Faith Avenue. Colors, the many years over champions of Category B when it comes to Junkanoo. With me, Yonel Justilian, the younger brother of the leader of Colors. Tell us, what can we expect come Boxing Day?
Well, Colors has traveled around the world for many years, and now it's time for us to take it off this earth and take it to the wider universe.
What does that mean?
Well, we want to, whatever is out there, we want to expose the Bahamian culture to them, the Junkanoo culture, the rake and scrape culture.
Colors has such a tradition of bringing new things to Junkanoo. What's on tap this year?
Well, like I said, we're going to introduce the outer world to what is Bahamian culture in terms of Junkanoo and rake and scrape, the music itself, the art form, and just take it completely out of this world.
And your older brother, Chris Justilian, the brain behind Colors Entertainment. How do you keep coming up with these new ideas for Junkanoo and always including or making it Bahamian?
Eat, sleep, drink Junkanoo. In fact, we send a telegraph out. You know, you have to use telegraph because, this is a great big world. And my friend here, he got it.
E.T.?
E.T., yeah. He came down. He landed about 2 days ago. And he said he heard that we want to take rake and scrape to outer space. And he said he got a ship. And he flew down, and he's going to escort us on Boxing Day. And we're going to take the entire Bahamas with us to outer space.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. Chris Justilian, Yonel Justilian, Colors Entertainment, ready to take Bay Street by storm once again. I'm Vaughn Aubrey for the Bahamas Tonight.
Thank you, Vaughn, for getting us ready for Bay Street. Well, is Christ still the focus of Christmas? Many would say no. The same question was posed to Anglican Bishop of the Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos Islands, Reverend Leish Boyd. Here is his response.
Christmas, though a spiritual festival, has undergone a change because of economics and culture. Christmas is a cultural festival where many people share in festivities without any thought of the spiritual side. And then the economics has caused Christmas to be a gift-giving time. So again, and that in itself as an activity, purchasing gifts and receiving gifts, many people practice that without even thinking about God. But for many of us still, it is a spiritual festival, and we have to keep that focus. Our challenge to keep the spiritual focus, even as we share in all the other things which are good and have their place.
Residents of historic Baines and Grantstown receiving some much holiday help this Christmas season. Residents were provided with bags of groceries. The bags were filled with needed essentials and other goodies. Being a Grantstown Member of Parliament, Wade Watson says this little gesture was just a way to ensure that no one felt left out this Yuletide season.
We're giving back. We're going to provide groceries. I can't do the ham and turkey. But we're going to provide groceries, and hopefully the groceries can last our constituents, especially our seniors and our single mothers with children. Hopefully they can provide them with food to eat for the next week and a half.
Watson and his branch executive, Jenny Scavella, say today the branch is also hosting the children of the constituency to a Frosty and Friends toy drive and holiday party at the Nassau Street Court grounds. But come Boxing Day, look out for the Bain and Grantstown Junkanoo family as they hit Bay Street, where their all things Bahamian themed showcase.
The Bain and Grantstown Junkanoo family will be on Bay Street.
Accents and colors, watch out for us.
Yes, because we're coming. But this year our theme is...
Do you know when you're coming out?
We should be on Bay by 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. You know, I can wake my little mojo because we're bringing a lot of kids. So we have prime time on ZNest. I guarantee you Boxing morning.
There's more after this.
In case you missed the news or want to stay ahead, subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on X, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook.
Renewing your business license? Here are the new requirements. For businesses over $250,000, businesses at $250,000 up to $4.9 million, and businesses over $5 million. For more information, contact Inland Revenue.
In the
the Yellow Elder Garden, Allie and her cousins listened to Grammy share tales. The 70s so sweet, with themed costumes and dancing feet. Then came the brass, reaching new heights, a symphony of Bahamian nights. The 2000s, the Yellow Elder, a symbol of pride. Grammy's legacy in view as Allie dances in her Yellow Elder costume. We are alive.
The whole idea is to impress upon our students that there's a viable future in agriculture.
I love gardening, and Disney was here working with us today and are planning to help us in a way that we've never been helped before. It was very motivational and encouraging.
What you see in the Bahamas is that most of the farmers are over 60 years old. I think it's very, very important to make this sustainable, to have young people getting involved and becoming interested.
It's always great to be part of these events where we come into the community and help out, especially working with the students. I think it's really important for, for everybody to help cultivate the next generation of leaders.
With Disney, it's just an integral part of what we do, and really grateful for the company for allowing us, to be able to give back to the community in that way.
Gratitude for our achievements of 2023. We invite you to celebrate the holidays with us at Lighthouse Point Grand Lucaya. Not only do we have the perfect venues for holiday parties of all sizes, our Oceanside Oasis takes you from the ordinary to the extraordinary. Join us at our newly restored Prop Club Beach Bar and Grill, December 23rd from 8 p.m. for Christmas karaoke, fun, cocktails, and food. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, Portobello's is serving full-on buffets with live music and action station, noon to 4 p.m. New Year's Eve, join us again at Portobello for brunch and dinner featuring live entertainment and action station. And the party of the year is happening at Prop Club Beach Bar and Grill with live music, DJ, party favors, food and drink specials, giveaways, and much more. Yes, the magic has returned to Freeport at Lighthouse Point Grand Lucaya.
Jingle all the way around the world with Shell this Christmas. Win $30,000 in prizes when you spend $20 in fuel at any Shell location now through January 5th. Enter now to win 2 round-trip tickets to the Miami Dolphins and Buffalo Bills game, or see the world with a $5,000 travel voucher. Weekly winners will be selected to win thousands of dollars in free fuel, grocery, and many more fabulous prizes. Fuel up and get your receipt for a chance to win with Shell now through January 5th, 2024.
This is ZNS Total Sports. ZNS Total Sports brought to you by Sans Beer, who reminds you to recycle your beer bottles for cash in Nassau, Grand Bahama, and now Abaco and Eleuthera.
Welcome to your Saturday Sports, everyone. I'm Amajal Knowles. Topping Sport is the Christmas season, and for Bahamian Collegiate Hooper A.J. Storr, he would give out several gifts last night, 29 of them to be exact. University of Wisconsin guard scoring a career-high 29 points to help lead the Badgers to a win. Storm dazzled with his offensive prowess and athleticism with a career-high 29 to help number 24 Wisconsin close out its non-conference schedule with an 80-53 win over Chicago State. Storr would go 11 for 18 from the floor and score 20 of his 28 points in the first half. Wisconsin will now have a 10-day break before hosting Iowa to restart Big Ten Conference play. Hoping to deliver a similar type of performances at the collegiate level next year is Bahamian high school basketball phenom BJ Edgecombe, who's currently the 5th best prospect in ESPN's class of 2024. Some of the top schools waiting for him to sign. BJ says the decision surrounding his future is imminent.
It's going to be a little minute, to be honest. Actually, I don't know yet. I mean, I've been talking to my family and stuff, so they'll, with them, then I'll figure it out. Narrowing it down, though, so it's going to be soon. I mean, can't give you an exact time, but it's not going to be too long.
Of course, the holiday season is one that emphasizes the spirit of giving, and no greater example of that being shown this weekend than over in Nassau Village, where a joint effort between the area's MP, the Honorable Jamal Strawn, along with a local church, saw its residents receive a brand new basketball court.
So this is the first substantial infrastructure project that we have ever had in this community. This is our multi-sport facility, literally, that we created through just community partnership with the government to develop our youngsters in the community and also to act as a deterrent or an interrupter to just crime and other activities for young people.
It all started 2 years ago. We here at the ministry, we had a vision to have a basketball court here on the property for the community. Hence, as time went on, as the MP, Mr. Strawney, came in, and, we talked and we collaborated, decided to partner together, for the community, because that's the importance, to come together as one.
One of our up-and-coming track stars doing his part to give back to his community, collegiate javelin thrower Keyshawn Strawn, hosting a skills camp and Christmas give-back on the Isle of Andros earlier this week, Strawn's hometown. He imparted some words of wisdom to the youngsters, as well as took them through some drills before putting some smiles on their faces by playing Santa Claus and bringing some gifts for them to open under the tree. And that's been looking at sports on this Saturday. A check on weather when we return.
ZNS Total Sports brought to you by Sans Beer, who reminds you to recycle your beer bottles for cash in Nassau, Grand Bahama, and now Abaco and Eleuthera.
This is ZNS Total Sports.
A decade ago, the Bahamas Striping Group of Companies was birthed out of a passion to change the way we travel. From only a $5,000 grant, the tenacity and work ethic has propelled BSGC to one of the leading road management companies in the Caribbean. We pride ourselves on going the extra mile where others won't, through the use of our state-of-the-art equipment and our certified team. Although the success is commendable, the road has been long. Yet, the mission continues in striving to be a world-class organization ran by Bahamians for Bahamians. With the help of our experienced and hardworking team, we at the Bahamas Striping Group of Companies are committed to making a difference, one road at a time.
We are here in the time of need. There's no discrimination. The mission is to relieve the suffering. We volunteer, we deliver care. With donors and partners, we're always here to turn compassion into action. Protecting life and health with our training throughout the years. We empower to heal the world. There is hope, assistance with disasters. There is shelter and love for our people. We can work together to help those in need. So volunteer with us and donate to show you care. There is hope, assistance with disasters. There is shelter and love for our people. We can work together to help those in need. So volunteer with us and donate to show you care. Together, let's build a more resilient Bahamas. Community farming for food security. Climate programs suited for our island country. Together, let's build a more resilient Bahamas.
This message brought to you by the Bahamas Red Cross Society in conjunction with the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas.
decade ago, the Bahamas Striping Group of Companies was birthed out of a passion to change the way we travel. From only a $5,000 grant, the tenacity and work ethic has propelled BSGC to one of the leading road management companies in the Caribbean. We pride ourselves on going the extra mile where others won't, through the use of our state-of-the-art equipment and our certified team. Although the success is commendable, the road has been long. Yet, the mission continues in striving to be a world-class organization ran by Bahamians for Bahamians. With the help of our experienced and hardworking team, we at the Bahamas Striping Group of Companies are committed to making a difference, one road at a time.
Did you know that if a fire starts in your home, you may have as little as 2 minutes to escape? Keep your family and home safe with these few fire safety preparation and prevention tips. Ensure that your home has working smoke detectors. They will alert you if there is smoke and fire in your home. Install a smoke detector on every level of your home, inside each bedroom and outside each sleeping area. Test smoke detectors every month and change the batteries every 6 months. Home fires can spread rapidly and every second counts. Create an escape plan and practice it with everyone in your home. Make sure everyone can safely escape in less than 2 minutes. Keep escape routes as clutter-free as possible so no one trips or falls on the way out to an emergency. In addition to smoke detectors, fire extinguishers is an important device to have on hand. To use a fire extinguisher, remember the acronym PASS. Pull the pin, aim the nozzle, squeeze the handle, and sweep from side to side at the base of the fire. We must all do our parts to ensure that our families and homes are safe in the event a fire occurs. On behalf of the Commissioner of Police, the Director of Fire Services, and all officers of the Fire Department, let's work together to help prevent fires, because fire safety is everyone's responsibility, and the life you save may be your own.
Time for a check on tonight's weather forecast. Chief Meteorologist Basil joins us in studio with the very latest. Good evening, Basil.
Good evening, Desmond. We have patchy clouds outside of our studios. Temperature at 75 degrees. The relative humidity 71%. We have northeast winds at 13 miles per hour. The barometric pressure 1,019.4 millibars. That's 30.13 inches. And your temperatures around the family of islands this evening: 72 degrees in Marshall, Abaco, Green Toll Key at 73. Freeport, Grand Bahama at 72 degrees. The Berry Islands 72. Allenstown, Bimini 74. We're picking up 75 degrees here in Fresh Creek, Central Andros. 74 over in Rock Sound, Eleuthera. Otterstown, Cat Island 76. Black Point, Exuma 76. Also, Camp Space on Andrews registering 76 degrees. And we're picking up some more 76 in San Salvador and Rum Key. Georgetown, Exuma 76 as well. And that extends into Ragged Island, Clarence-Town, Long Island, and Crooked Island. Betsy Bay, Maguana at 77, 77s in Acklands and Machitan, Niagara. The Turks and Caicos Island round out our temperature profile at 78 degrees. And your boating forecast tonight through tomorrow in the northwestern islands. Those winds are going to be easterly at 12 to 18 knots. The wave height 3 to 6 feet. Low tide takes place at 11:01 tonight. High tide at 5:21 tomorrow morning. Now for the central and southeastern islands through Sunday, the winds are going to be easterly as well, but slightly stronger at 15 to 20 knots, and the wave heights 4 to 7 feet. So caution flags are in place for the central and southeastern islands through Sunday. Satellite pictures showing quite a bit of cloudiness moving its way into the central parts of the country, and that's associated with a stationary front system, which will eventually start working its way back towards the north as a warm front. And once that happens, it could trigger 1 or 2 passing showers. Tonight, though, we're looking at breezy this evening. Otherwise, partly cloudy conditions with a shower in place later on tonight. Low temperature at 68 degrees. And tomorrow, intervals of clouds and sun with a shower in place, still remaining a bit on the breezy side. Temperature-wise, though, you're going to get up to 76 degrees, and the extended weather forecast, 1 or 2 passing showers in the mix through tomorrow. A bit cloudy on Monday. Things clear as we head into Christmas, well, Tuesday, which is Boxing Day, and that will continue right into Wednesday before we have a frontal system work its way into the northwest Bahamas on Thursday. That will bring with it some clouds, some showers, and possibly an isolated thunderstorm. But certainly what's going to happen after it pushes through, we're going to see some very chilly temperatures getting into the low 60s as of Friday, and that will continue through the weekend. Desmond?
Some good weather there, Basil. That does it for the Bahamas tonight. The weekend edition. We thank you for continuing to make ZNS News your #1 news and information network, as only the sun covers the Bahamas better than ZNS. On behalf of the entire team, thanks for watching and good night.
Of holly, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to
Vincent, start the car. Starting the car.
Done we now gay apparel, la 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 la. Truly ancient Yuletide carol, la 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 la. La 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 la.
Morning, Ella.